So then, of course, there's the other big news of the day. This is the big one. This is the big stuff that's happening right now. According to the Hollywood Reporter, all right, a live action Harry Potter series is in works at HBO Max. This is something that I've been talking about for a while and I've mentioned this multiple times in the past. They should, it's been almost 20 years. This year, November, this year will be 20 years since this movie first came out. Since The Sorcerer's Stone first came out, 20 years. It's a good time to adapt as a television show, to readapt it, to go long form storytelling, to pick up some of those plot points that they overlooked or that they changed, give us some characters that we didn't get, like Peeves, and go down some rabbit holes that I think fans would like to see. And I think that after the announcement, I believe it was just the other day that they brought in a guy to now oversee the Harry Potter franchise. They brought in now a Harry Potter mastermind, a czar, if you will, a Harry Potter guru, if you will. They brought a guy like that in order to be able to develop this outward. Because honestly, under the Fantastic Beasts franchise should just be canceled at this point. Like, I don't think anyone is truly excited for it. Crimes of Grindelwald, the script was terribly panned, written by J.K. Rowling. They had to go back to the drawing board with the script, delaying the filming by quite some time, bringing in Stephen Kloves, who penned the other stuff, the other movies, as a way to kind of flesh it out a little bit more. And then never mind the whole online, J.K. Rowling is a turf situation, which I don't even want to get into. That's some politics, dude. But according to the Hollywood Reporter here, in their article, they have said, this is a statement from Warner Brothers, there are no Harry Potter series in development at the studio or on the streaming platform. So while the Hollywood Reporter here is saying, yeah, they're going, no. And I mean, a lot of people are going to sit there and go, but the studio says it's not going to happen. The studio. That doesn't mean shit. Come on. Do you think the studio is going to drop this information now? Hell no, man. They're going to wait. They're going to wait a little bit till things get further down the road. But this is, I would argue at this point, it's probably going to happen. And I'm okay with that, to be honest with you. I'm okay with that. I've said, I feel that they should go this route. Give us 7 seasons that adapts all 7 books. But there are other people out there, people in the Facebook group, that want to see like it be more Dumbledore focused. And they want to see it be about the Marauders, and they want to see it be about the Order of the Phoenix, the actual Order of the Phoenix. And I think, all things considered, the finishing fight between, Dumbledore and Voldemort. I wouldn't be surprised if a Harry Potter television series is a prequel that actually talks about, it is like the rise of Tom Riddle. It's the rise of Voldemort. It's the rise of the Death Eaters, and then ultimately the fight back. It is the Civil War that we were hearing about, the magical world Civil War for all those books and whatnot, and getting to see that play out, ending where the first movie began would be fascinating. And we could pick right up with that series, and I think that could be a thing too. There's a lot of areas of history that they should touch upon, that they could touch upon. But the big problem is, what do fans want here? And because the fans are ultimately going to decide this, if this is an HBO Max thing, if the fans subscribe for this and then stay subscribed, then they'll choose it. They'll run with it. But in the meantime, who knows? I'm excited though. I really want to see what's going to be happening with this. I really want to see what's going to be going on with this. Should be pretty fascinating to see what shakes loose when this whole thing happens. All right.